so much more in the future as the first ball of the new over is smacked off the back foot with a fair amount of job of Worrell is to get a wicket. In the air, cut just wide of gully for 4. Oh, it had plenty on it.
On his way, Handscomb picks up his bat and drives through the covers. That's running away towards the boundary and will make it to that extra cover line for 4.
Many starts a new over. Wide of the off stump, cut for 4. Just a little bit of width into Handscomb, who drives off the front foot for 4. Slightly over pitched. He pierced the offside field.
Running up to bowl, and he's cut well down behind point, and it goes away to the boundary for 4 more. On the city end, he runs in now. Handscomb goes back and cuts him well, hard to backward point for 4.
Worrell starts a new over and he's hit for 4 outside the off stump. Lifting delivery, but
where's it going to go? Worrell bowls to him now, and he's driving through the covers. That's 100 for Peter Handscomb. A superb shot to bring up his 100.
Handscomb beautifully through cover. That's 4. That's a great shot. Drift into the batsman as Handscomb comes down the crease and hits it well. And he's beaten mid-off, and that's going to be 4. That's a really good shot once again. Strikes that beautifully. That's a great shot. Now he's back and across and hits that hard down to the point boundary, and that's going to be 4 more, and that's his 50. He's hit that high and long. It's going to go over the fence. That's 6. And there he is, and that's gone past him, and that's going to go down to the gully boundary for 4.
So he dances to the ground and whips this and beats the man at mid-on, and that is going to go all the way to the fence for 4 more. And that's a beautiful first shot off the bowling of Nathan.
And just as I say that, a wonderful cover drive by Handscomb for 4.
Who's dancing track and driving elegantly through cover for 4 more. A beautiful shot. Enriquez, and this is slapped through cover. That's better by Peter Handscomb, and that's going to roll all the way to the cover boundary for 4. Throws it over there. It's lofted in the air, down the ground, wonderfully. For
total as Bollinger comes in again to Handscomb. Handscomb just dabs this and dabs it down to third man again. This will run away and it'll be 4 more. To Peter Handscomb. Handscomb on the back foot and cutting away, backward of point. And that'll run away too.
That's good stroke. Get away. Oh, it's through. That'll probably be 4. It's a nice way to play here at the Gabba. Oh, that's not a bad way to start by Handscomb. He's having to work hard. The tendency then, that's the man's down there, can't stop it. He did feel it. And that's a nice straight. And he stands up tall, Handscomb, sits back in the crease, and then drills that down the ground. Oh, beautiful shot. Just watches the ball come on. Drove to the Adelaide Test from Victoria. He's a very popular figure. Has he got a 6? He has! Oh, short and wide again. He can't bowl there to Peter Handscomb. That's his best shot. Wouldn't be bowling too many there. That's just poor bowling.
Yep.
Except don't bowl too wide to Peter Handscomb. That's an excellent shot from him. He's so strong in that area. Up and over the leg side. Finds the middle. Good shot. That's the first cherry. It's a really good stroke from Handscomb. Borrowed someone's. That's a good shot. It's full. Oh, then he's driven. Third ball over pitches. Handscomb's in good form. He's having a good summer.
Well, for the pull shot, he's got hold of it, not quite off the meat, but it's racing away to the mid-wicket boundary.
We'll see what comes of that. A cut shot to a vacant third man, or third
4 runs.
Man spot. It is.
And again, played that shot close to his body there, just
beautifully driven straight down the ground. Shots like that will certainly help.
Oh, that's a great shot from Peter Handscomb. Well, this is a good over for Victoria.
Short.
That is a great shot by Peter Handscomb. The over. Well, that's a beautiful shot. Handscomb just waited on it and then just picked it straight into the gap.
As many bowls again, and Handscomb drives down the ground. Oh, that's a gorgeous shot. Down through mid. Valenti's still going. He's bowling to Handscomb, and finally, Handscomb can get one away. Down through mid. Oh, that's a nice shot. This is where Peter Handscomb can play well off the front foot. Oh, nice cut shot from Handscomb here, leaning back, opening the blade.
Side edge. Here's his second ball, second spell. That one's been glided through gully, and that'll go for 4 runs. That one's just smash. It might come up yet, Ray Phillips, as that one goes crashing into the extra cover boundary.
And that'll roll all the way out for 4 runs. That was a nice one. Again, just leant into it. Didn't hit it hard. Feldman comes in. Handscomb gets that one through the gap between point and gully. His favourite place to put the ball. And that will go.
Slower ball, and that's driven down the ground. A lovely shot, and that'll go all the way to the boundary for 4 runs.
Then again to bowl to Handscomb, who drives nicely down the ground for 4. Through mid-off, getting onto the front foot. Sweeps it again, bowls. Handscomb comes down the wicket and lifts the ball over mid-on, over the rope. Bowls to Handscomb. It's a short one. He plays a good shot. Lifting it over square leg and out to the rope for 4. Sorry, Edwards again here to Handscomb, who drives a full ball, but for someone of Handscomb's quality. Someone's here, bowls to Handscomb. Another full ball that's punched down the ground. Nice shot from Handscomb. Look at that brand new Kookaburra ball. Comes again, bowls, and Handscomb pushes. Oh, nice shot. Good timing there. That was nothing more than a defensive stroke, and it will get to the rope.
Straight, that'll be 4. Peter Handscomb played it beautifully down the ground, as he did throughout the last 2 Shield games. That's the cover drive Handscomb wanted. And there's a long chase now for Doran, or he might get beaten by the man at point. It won't matter in the end. 4 runs.
Great shot. Just off the back foot, Pete Handscomb punching away through the covers. That's a great shot. Just pierces the field up on the offside.
Well played.
Handscomb just gives himself some room, and a glorious shot through the offside for 4 more.
There. Driven pleasantly. That's a nice shot.
Here's Copeland once more, and this ball guided brilliantly backward a point, down towards the boundary for 4. It was a vain dive.
Opening.
Short, and this ball pulled hard and well timed out through that square leg region, down towards the boundary for 4.
That one's higher and wide and cut away.
McAndrew short ball. Pulled away, 4 runs.
Short, up and over. Great shot, Handscomb.
Short one, pulled away. Good shot from Peter Handscomb. Forward of square leg.
Tuning in, Swepson tosses it up a little more, and what a shot from Peter Handscomb. Clips it off his pads out.
Oh, that's well played. That's what he does. And it's always dangerous to play without a point when Peter Handscomb's batting. He's just opened the blade, used the pace, and got it to the rope. The timing was exquisite.
Response.
Using his feet again, hitting the ball over cover and out to the extra cover rope.
Advancing. Beautifully played, mid-off and mid-on.
Shot.
Gee, that's beautiful.
Starts new over bowling to Handscomb, who plays the late dab backward of point. Good shot. The timing's really good. I didn't think it was going to go for 4, but it is.
Morris in, and Handscomb, that's a lovely shot. Wide of gully, backward of point.
This time Handscomb drives, and it's a handsome drive. Oh, sorry, Darcy shot, the match shot. Oh, good shot. That's a good shot.
We've got our shorts mixed.
That was a defensive.
Richardson in again. That was shortish, and Handscomb plays a wonderful shot out through square leg for 4.
Short one, Handscomb gets it. Oh, what a shot!
Start of a new spell for the man who has 2 wickets. Another late cut by Handscomb. What a shot that is.
4.
Just using the pace to Handscomb. A late cut. Does he beat Bancroft? He does. And that'll scoot away. Here's Hardy again, round the wicket. As Handscomb gives himself some room, stays leg sided. But record after record is falling here at the Junction Oval. As Handscomb hits number 6.
That's gone over the top again. Go and fetch it. That's 4.
Handscomb drives that one down the ground to perfection. The outfield will hold the ball up. Will it reach the rope? That's going to be the question. It was a flawless shot. Shorter delivery, but well negotiated by Peter Handscomb. Slashes that one through the covers, and that will reach the rope. Bird short delivery, but Handscomb is onto it like a flash. Pulls that one away superbly, and it will reach the rope for 4.
How draining it can be.
Settle to Handscomb, shorter ball, and he pulls that very, very nicely in front of square leg. That will go to the rope.
Back of a length and played nicely. That was a more convincing shot by Handscomb off the back foot, and that's another boundary. A bit unusual. And there's an opportunity for Handscomb to drive, and he does so very effectively.
That's a nice drive through the gap. Great shot from Peter Handscomb.
Plays that really well. Now he's pulled that in front of square. Nice shot. Played very late. Good shot. He'll get 4 runs for it. Now that's timed superbly on the offside for another 4. That's comfortably played again. And that's not a bad tactic at all. Nicely played again, very late. Don't bother running.
Full from Paris and driven very nicely by Handscomb. Beat the mid-off fielder.
Slower ball.
It's in the air. It's another boundary, though.
Oh, he's gone again here, Handscomb. Beautiful shot.
Bowls again, and that's a lovely drive by Handscomb.
Down the pitch, lofting over mid-wicket, and that's bouncing away for 4.
Thatcher it is, back into the attack. Bowls to Handscomb and guides it beautifully through kind of gully area. Cracked away off the back foot. That's a fine shot from Peter Handscomb.
Oh, beautiful straight drive by Handscomb, over pitch from Bird, and he just played that nicely down the ground.
Leicester in these sorts of conditions, that he plays shots like this early in his innings.
Handscomb drives magnificently to the next delivery after being beaten. All ends up at slowing up, but it will win the race.
Started in the team last year, but then...
well, that's a good shot. Finally, Handscomb getting the gap on the offside.
Even if you're not in the 11 as such, that willingness to be ready for when your opportunity does come, like we saw what Scotty did at the MCG. And
this time he does get it through, and this time he does get that boundary he's been searching. Well, that's another nice shot down the ground, and Webster, the tall man, couldn't get down to that one, and that has rocketed.
Dog at full and just leaking towards leg stump. Picked up beautifully by one-day cricket. Driving, beautiful square drive from Handscomb. Cut beautifully through point, 4 runs. Little wide, and Handscomb helps himself to another boundary. Quick out. Help behind point. Might get a boundary here. It's going to race to the rope. That's 4. Good. In the air, past point and 4.
That'll help. 4 runs. Look at that fly away. Down the ground. That'll be plenty of runs.
Shot.
That'll get there, I'd assume. Whether it's charging at it. Go that way for sure. Here it is again.
Great
Absolute clockwork. How many runs do you think Peter Handscomb's got through there over the years? The safest.
2.2, it's now 2.5. That's a great shot. No one's getting that.
After this one.
And that's a good shot.
Gee, that's a good shot.
That's just power.
Beautiful shot
yeah,
down
nice
the
shot.
ground. Won't quite get there, or will it?
Yes, it'll just trickle into the boundary.